Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're tackling a common problem, a wool sweater that's shrunk after a wash. Don't worry, though, because I'm going to show you how to stretch it back to its original size. In this video, I'll walk you through the entire process step by step, from soaking the sweater to gently stretching it out. I'll also share some tips and tricks to help you avoid shrinking your woolens in the future. So, if you have a shrunken wool sweater that you'd like to salvage, then keep watching. I'm confident that by the end of this video, you'll have your sweater looking as good as new. Wool is a natural fiber that is known for its ability to shrink when exposed to heat or agitation. This is because the fibers in wool are made up of proteins that can change shape when they are heated or agitated. When a wool sweater is washed in hot water or dried in a hot dryer, the fibers can shrink and cause the sweater to become smaller. The best way to prevent a wool sweater from shrinking is to wash it in cold water and dry it on a low heat setting. You can also hand wash your wool sweater in cold water with a mild detergent. Be sure to gently squeeze the water out of the sweater, rather than wringing it out. Lay the sweater flat on a clean towel to dry. If your wool sweater has already shrunk, there are a few things you can do to try to stretch it back to its original size. One method is to soak the sweater in lukewarm water with a mild hair conditioner for about 30 minutes. Then, gently stretch the sweater back to its original size. You can also try using a steamer to stretch the sweater. Hold the steamer about 6 inches away from the sweater and move it back and forth until the fibers relax and the sweater stretches. Here are some additional tips for stretching a wool sweater. Use a wool comb. A wool comb can help to loosen the fibers in the sweater and make it easier to stretch. Stretch the sweater gradually. Don't try to stretch the sweater back to its original size all at once. Stretch it a little bit at a time, and be patient. Let the sweater dry completely before wearing it. If you wear the sweater while it is still wet, it may shrink again. By following these tips, you can help to prevent your wool sweaters from shrinking and stretch them back to their original size if they do shrink. 1. Wetting and stretching. Submerge the sweater in lukewarm water for 15 to 20 minutes. Gently squeeze out excess water, avoiding twisting or wringing. Lay the sweater flat on a clean towel, reshape it to its original dimensions, and pin it in place. Allow it to air dry completely, away from direct heat or sunlight. Using a steamer, hang the sweater on a sturdy hanger. Fill a steamer with distilled water and heat it up. Gently steam the entire surface of the sweater, focusing on areas that need stretching. As you steam, gently pull and stretch the fabric in the desired direction. Repeat the steaming and stretching process until the sweater reaches the desired size. 3. Hair conditioner method. Mix 1 part hair conditioner with 2 parts water in a spray bottle. Lightly mist the entire surface of the shrunken sweater. Gently massage the conditioner into the fabric, focusing on areas that need stretching. Leave the conditioner on for 30 minutes. Rinse the sweater thoroughly with lukewarm water. Gently squeeze out excess water, avoiding twisting or wringing. Lay the sweater flat on a clean towel, reshape it to its original dimensions, and pin it in place. Allow it to air dry completely, away from direct heat or sunlight. If the above methods fail to restore your sweater to its original size, consider taking it to a professional dry cleaner. They have specialized equipment and techniques for stretching and reshaping wool garments. Always test any stretching method on an inconspicuous area of the sweater first to ensure it doesn't damage the fabric. Avoid using excessive heat, as it can further shrink the wool. Be gentle when handling the wet sweater, as it is more prone to tearing. Allow the sweater to dry completely before wearing it again. By following these tips, you can successfully stretch your shrunken wool sweater and restore it to its former glory.